What it be, what it do, players? It's your boy, Cousin Roy, everybody's cousin and some people's uncles. Today we have a very special episode. We have our first ever guest, somebody who I've known for a long time, somebody who's known all over the world for youth football and developing youth academies. Just a little brief intro from I think 2001 or 2004. He developed players at La Masia in Barcelona. And then following that, from 2005 2008, he was developing players at Manchester United, Stratford. And then from 2009 2011, he was developing players at Real Madrid in Fantasy Football Manager 2004 to 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, today's show is absolutely lit. Please welcome my first ever guest, my special friend, all the way from here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turn the volume up, shut down all the TVs, switch off your phone unless you're watching this program from your phone, and pay attention to the program. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Coach Wayne all the way with his knowledge from world football right in this program here, gracing our presences. Uh, Coach Wayne and I go back a long way. We've known each other for a while. We used to play football on the streets and yeah, we were pretty good at fantasy football manager as well as pro evolution soccer back in the day. We killed it in recruiting, we killed it in team building, and we were champions for 12 years in a row. After many years of developing players all over the world, Coach Wayne decided to take a break. But in 2017, he had a calling. He finally decided that his true calling in life was to train kids. And actually, Coach Wayne is actually here in the Klang Valley, and he's actually in charge of a program called LittleKickers+Programme. If some of you have heard LittleKickers+Programme, it's a program for little children to learn football. And if anybody knows Cousin Roy is a huge proprietor, advocator of team sports. I feel team sports really builds character, and kids who are sitting down at home playing video games don't build character; they build individuality. And when you're out in the real world, you need to learn how to act in a team environment, group environment more often than just being on your own. So, Coach Wayne had decided to take time off his busy schedule today and join me, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for Coach Wayne. Coach, I cannot be happier to have you here, man.
Man. I love your introduction, man. I was laughing, man. What's that about? Though?
Hey,
For real.
Facebook
Oh,
Facebook told me the first 10, 15 seconds very important. You need to grab people to answer. I was thinking, hey man, you used to kill it in the fantasy manager back in the day, man. Recruitment, players from like 16, 17 years old. I say, hey, the world needs to know about them. You're keeping it real, bro. What's up? Hey, bro, honestly, man, thanks for stopping by. Really, I really appreciate it. When I heard from Junsen that you were doing this kids program, I immediately jumped up because a lot of people think that the program is just about Manchester United, but it's not. We want to talk about football, man. So Coach Wayne is also a Manchester United fan, and he's more involved with the with the whole football program. And so as we get into this whole what the program is about, what's happening, how it's developed, and where it's about to go, I'm also going to bring in my homeboy Junsen. Junsen, what's
What
up,
up?
brother?
What
Thanks for
up?
joining, man.
Welcome.
Man, it was a good lead you gave me on Wayne. So I went and checked the thing. So, bro, there's a program in Subang Jaya and another one in Shah Alam.
that's right.
And in total, and you took over. You handled this franchise in 2017. Tell me why you wanted to do it.
Well, okay. Let me start off with thanking you guys for the invitation, man. I mean, the moment that you guys invited me, I mean, I never say
Samati.
no, though.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's something that I want to share with you guys. So thank you so much. Well, my background was actually in a corporate line before. I was running a company, dealing with governments and private sectors and NGOs. I used to actually go down to the ground and help people in the rural area on how to actually uplift their lifestyle and all. So that's just that for many years. But when I got married and I got my first child, my son, and I was wondering, looking for actually a program to send my child to any extracurricular. And of course, actually, football always comes actually in mind. The first one is here at the top. So I just searched football on Google and I found Little Kickers. So that's when
Mm.
actually I sent my child when he was 18 months old. So he
Wow.
started, yeah, 18 months old though. So that was the only program I found that catered for 18 months old up. to 7 years. And well, the program was good. And he was there for about 2 years. And I was busy in my work and all. And well, business went down a little bit. Because of changing of government and kind of things. But I was looking for something new. And sports has always actually been the first thing. I always wanted to go into the sports industry, in business wise, playing or whatever. So and Little Kickers came into the picture at the right time and offered me to actually own a franchise. So I said, yeah, okay, why not? Since it's football, see why I like it. And I didn't have time for my son that time. So to change my lifestyle a bit, they said that taking this business would actually have more time with the family, this kind of thing. So I took it though. And true enough though, it has been like 4 years. This is my fourth year. And yeah, I have more time for myself and for my kids as well now though. That's the reason why I took it, yeah.
So like well, I mean, we always used to talk about sport back then. I mean, whatever it is, I was into the tennis and the golf back then. We used to chit chat, hockey, and I wanted to know, why did you want to this the boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why did you want to send him for football at 18 years old? Was he restless at home? Was he like he wanted to go out, or was he watching games and he wanted to play?
No, man. Once we have the first child, you would try anything to make him happy, though. So I was looking for an extracurricular. Swimming wasn't. It was too soon. So well, football always actually come at the top, and people say you gotta get them at the early age. So 18 months was actually.
Talk about being ambitious. There we go. Looking for the next Wayne Rooney.
Oh man, you know what the outcome is? He's 8 years old now. Man, and he's playing for the national football development program now.
Wow.
He is there now, man. And I'm proud of
So
him.
it paid off, huh? It paid off.
Paying off.
Oh yes, huh? Okay, so
we are looking at the next big thing coming out for
okay, so
Malaysian football.
let me take off from there. And so then, and so when he first joined, so I mean, 8 years, so in 2013 is when you took him there, and then 2015 or 2016 you came out, and then 2017 is when you said, why not I take over the program? Did I get that right? Okay, all right. So how was that? Okay, so I don't want to get into the whole undertaking and how to go. So once you took over the program, what were some of the things that you found that you needed? Where are they playing now? Maybe some of the difficulties that you faced trying to set up.
Where are they? Who are you referring to?
The kids.
Oh, the kids.
The
Okay.
kids, yeah.
Well, when I set it off, my objective was not actually to mold the kids to become a footballer whatsoever. Well, Little Kickers, as you know, it is a franchise program from UK. It is a football-based physical development through play program for boys and girls from 18 months old up to 7 years old. So we are not actually a football academy kind of person. We just use football as a tool for physical development. So when you talk about 18 months to 7 years old, what can they do though? Our role is actually to put them actually interest in sport at the early age. So because the program itself, it has to be actually a fun learning play. So at my age, I'm 25 now. So at this age, I just got to make the program interesting, man.
Exactly.
You got to be the program itself using a lot of imaginations. Yeah, we use themes like Jack and the Beanstalk, animal characters, airplane, cars. So you got to be the over limit monkey, probably. You got to be over limit gorilla, giraffe, and then make the program fun. So actually, I just want the kids to have fun in the program and actually be active. That's it. So on whether they want to pursue in football after 7 years old is on whether they can play or not, and their interest is.
So it's more on kids' development first, then football second, is it?
That's right.
I'm curious, bro. Like, so okay, if that's the case, so that means like what are these kids attracted to? Are these kids old enough to actually watch the football on TV, and do they have any idols that they are imitating the most?
Well, I realized that it depends on the family, and the family though. So for family, if the daddy loves football, mommy, they watch football, they'll come and talk about the football players. Though. But those who don't watch football, they just come and play. That's it.
That's
We do
nice.
have players that actually come in Messi shirt. We do have players come in the Ronaldo shirt. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Are
and
they imitating? Are they imitating the guys, the players?
yep,
They're there.
definitely. You would check out the page, though. They're cute, though. They're awesome,
They're
man.
seeing a lot of the sea and the whatever. I also don't know what the players do these days, celebration wise, but you're seeing a lot of those.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
know what?
not so much. Uh-huh.
So that means like it seems to me like this whole setup is like the Konoha Leaf Village, and you are one of the Jonins in the village, and you're kind of instilling the will of fire in these kids, man. All right, that's pretty good. I like that, man. I like that. So the program that these kids come for, how long is like a session? How often a week?
All right. Okay, this is the B2 part. Well, people say football session should be 1.5 hours or 2 hour session. No, it's not. Okay, for this age category, 18 months to 7 years, our session is only once a week and 45 minutes per session. 45 minutes. And that's it. And they go, they leave. Yeah. And I see them actually the next week. And they look forward to actually every weekend though. So yeah, it's a short sessions, but actually they grab everything actually during the session.
It's in a padang or an indoor hall or both.
It's indoor for Malaysia, but in overseas,
Yeah, I saw the
well,
pictures. They're
yeah,
playing. They're
this is
playing the.
outside. Yeah.
So here
Just
they're
want to
playing.
share though. Yeah, as I said, actually, Little Kickers is a franchise program. We are actually in 32 countries currently. Yeah, and involving about 2,200 coaches. Yeah.
So right now in
So
your program, how many kids do you have?
we just recently opened in October. Well, it has been about 2 years. It's closed out. It was closed, and now we've got about almost 80, 90.
Oh, that's not bad.
80 or 90 kids.
How was it during the closure? It's like completely stopped, huh? Full.
Crap, man, crap. No, we can't do nothing. I mean, we were asked to do actually online session. Well, online session never work. You're talking about kids 18 months old up to 7 years.
How are you going to
Yeah,
look? It's
yeah,
difficult.
yeah.
And then you got to host 100 fellas or so. It's like 100 fellas hosting in your Zoom thingy. You can't pay all the kids attention. At least when they're all in a group and they have their friends there, they go nuts.
That's right. You were talking about kids now, yeah? You want to run a Zumba class for about 50 women, so it's difficult. You're talking about kids. No, man.
And that ain't gonna happen, bro. If you're talking about little hoppers running around going crazy and shit, and then mommy trying to get for a half an hour break, and the little bugger is like running all over the place. Nah, you can't, man. But I love to hear it that like they follow their parents if they're actually into the football. If they're not, it's a program where they're learning how to associate in a group. Now, the reason I'm very very big on this topic is I was out of the house all the time young. Don't keep me in the house. The house, there's people in the house. It's too many, and I'm like, you know what? Not too many, but and I'm like, I'm out of here. I was out all the time. I was active all the time. But I've noticed in this younger generation, a lot of them is like they were at home, just stayed at home, played video games, and that effect right now when they are in their 30s or late 20s or mid 30s, I notice. Oh well, what am I talking about ourselves? It's like I mean, sorry, you are 25. I am
Different generation.
10 generation in front forward. So it's like I'm Asuma Sensei, you are Shikamaru. So, and they don't know what he has. Sorry, I just did Dave Chappelle. They don't know how to act in a team environment, or they don't know what teamwork is. They don't know what saying like, hey, I'm gonna do this, bro. You wanna do? Hey, sure, I'll do with you. It's more like, oh, you're doing this, no, I'll do something else. You know what I mean? That camaraderie, learning, and then you kind of, when you grow up, you tend to get a bit disassociated. So if you have all the money in the world, and you don't have to care about anything. By all means, do what you want. But if you're not, and you have to live in the real world like the rest of us, teaching sport at a young age is crucial. Don't you think?
Well, yeah. Well, we need more programs though. We need more activities though. Yeah.
Like yours, right now is once a week, and since the COVID is over, bringing these kids out of their house again, was it difficult?
Well, no. We came in there on the right time. I think actually the pandemic, 2 years was nothing was moving, but as soon as it opens, the kids were very restless at home, especially my kids as well. So the moment that we opened, I was surprised that we get actually good turnout. Yeah, yeah. And until now, this is actually our second month, and it has been really great though. The numbers are growing. I think well, we got a deal that we got to accept that actually the COVID is going to be there. Actually, we're sorting it out now. Numbers are dropping, and we just got to control ourselves. But we got to go. Life goes on, guys. Right?
Your program is every weekend. It's on weekends?
On the
Morning.
weekends, morning.
Okay, so then the parents can go back and chill and do their thing after that.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Well,
sorry, go ahead.
oh well, that's actually for our. I own actually franchise for Shah Alam and Subang Jaya. We've got actually other centers as well in KLCC. We got in KL East, Cyberjaya, Taman Bangsa, PJ. This is actually franchises as well. As for our sessions, actually running every Saturdays and Sundays, running in the weekdays as well. So our weekdays, we do have classes in the nursery schools as well. So any nurseries who actually would like to get our service, we will actually we are open actually for any kind of arrangement.
Okay, hey, nice, man. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that. Okay, awesome. I think we covered. Let me see. Did I cover everything on this?
Yeah, I mean, if you just say like any parents who are interested, what are the things that they do? I mean, does the kid needs to be prepared for anything? Do the parents need to prepare the kids for anything to be involved in this program?
Nope. Well, they are welcome to join at any time whenever they're ready. Whenever they're ready. We're talking about kids 18 months old up to 7 years. They're never ready. So
That's right. You get them ready.
yeah, we get them ready, right? And then well, some their parents actually ask this question. What if my child actually do not want to join? I mean, they're very shy. Could we get parents participation? Yes, parents participation are only required for 18 months old up to 2.5 years. The rest actually we let actually the kids to be independent. But in this age category, you'll be surprised that actually they will follow instruction, they will listen to instruction, they will do everything because actually at this age it is more on monkey see, monkey do. So if you're at home, you have a personal session with them, they won't do it though. But in Little Kickers, you have the same kids doing the same thing and enjoying the session with actually so many teams, Jack and the Beanstalk, whatever, yeah, they will do it. They will do it. Well, probably actually they won't follow at the beginning, but they will do it after that. Yeah.
How many coaches do you have at your center? Are you the only coach, or there are several other coaches as well?
Well, Little Kickers, Shah Alam and Subang Jaya, we have a total about nine coaches, and most of them are actually part-timers. Part-timers come from different kind of background. Yeah, they are not football coaches. I don't require football coaches really know how to play football. Their background is more. They are doctors, though. They are accountants. They are lawyers. They are students.
But they're passionate in helping out in developing these kids.
Correct. My criteria is actually more on whether you can play with the kids, you can handle parents, and you got to be fun like our cousin Roy, right?
Man, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man, hell yeah. Hey, wait. Hey, man, you just got me G'd up, man. Listen, when is Cousin Roy making an appearance, these kids need to learn about Cousin Roy, man.
Yeah.
And also, and on that note, are you secretly telling them to like support Manchester United?
In a way, man. I've got all the form ready.
Babu, make the tea. Babu. I told Babu make the tea when we started. It's 20 minutes. Babu still there. Babu. Now tea time. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't hear. I had this on. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, Babu. You go. Okay. No, because I was thinking like, number one, Cousin Roy needs to make an appearance there because the kids I need to instill the will of fire, the he, no she in the kids. That's very, very important. But yeah, actually entertaining kids is the main thing. If you are a larger than life character, they will listen to you. They will be enamored by you. And I'm sure you have some of the kids who are there who are very, very, very chatty, right? How does that go?
Yeah. Oh man, interesting though. They will tell you everything though. What they do during the week, where they going. They argue, mommy. Mommy, they ask you before they come. So many things. That's interesting though.
Mommy called daddy look shit.
Seriously, I always look forward to my weekends. That's it, man. Seriously.
Man,
Them.
it must be nice. You go in there, you got all the kiddies running around, making noise. And then
Yeah.
this place in the Padang, okay, so it's just an open Padang lah, y'all can play. Man, hey, man, seriously. You you set the example, you show them what's the way, and then they will follow. As long as they're having fun, I think that's the key lah.
Mm.
But I think the main point is you have to not just the wheel of fire, it needs to be the Manchester United which needs to be put inside there. Hey, we're looking for the next Wayne Rooney, bro. We need the Roy Keane. Are you telling them that the best players in the world are Roy Keane and Rooney?
Well, indirectly, man. Indirectly, I put everything in the clause. I put in the terms and conditions, man.
There we go. We be objective and holistic. Like, here these days we hear a lot of things about holistic work. Kita secara keseluruhan kita akan ajar. Kita nak mewajibkan pengajaran yang baik. Anyway, that was fantastic, man. Look, and if you're watching this, please go and check out Little Kickers. Holler at Coach Wayne. I'll put in the link how you can get in touch with him. He's got his page on Facebook, so you can follow. And now that we are done with the little kiddies,
He's putting himself in the mood. He's putting himself in the mood.
senam robik, yakin boleh rakam mudah. Okay. Now, bro, I need to bring you in on this, man. Now, this is real talk. Okay, real talk. Manchester United. Y'all can say your size now. Because when I want you to talk, I want you to flow. So you can center your chakras.
I think at the moment now, all our chakras are a little bit
It's
messed up.
haywire. I'm trying to, so mine's a bit aware. Babu, thanks. Okay, but close the door. Okay. The Manchester United are all over the place, brother. And I heard from some of the guys that I could talk to you, that we could talk to you about this. The 4-2-3-1, the kind of modern day playing, and I am very unfamiliar with that. Like our time we are talking about 4-4-2, just the generational thing. It was solid. Now you look at Manchester United, right? And everyone's talking about Fred not working, Tommy whatever, Donny not being able to play, and Pogba. I want your take on all of this, bro.
You know that that's not easy.
need to say a prayer.
That's a tough question, man. You name all the players. Who do we have left now?
Yeah, cause I didn't want to go one by one. I see this my headache also. I'm trying to run this show and I'm like, bro, how do I ask? Just throw it all in there, lah.
I don't get it, man. Okay, we want to talk about Fred. Fred, as people have been talking about him performing really, really well during international. So I don't know why he kind of did with it with the MU squad, though. Yeah, and I hate to say this, but always whenever they put him in, it's like Kevin Hart on the field, man.
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. That's right. Chocolate dropper, real wreck raw. Chocolate dropper.
McTominay, well, he's good. He's good actually in midfield. Well, but actually his background was he's a striker though. So
That's what we just spoke about yesterday. Yeah, go ahead.
Having a striker actually in midfield with actually attacking mindset, he should play actually more on the attacking side. Well, I put him actually he should be actually on the field. That's actually my opinion. Pogba, he got to play start focusing on football though, rather than the saloon and all. No man. Hey,
bro, it looks like a bird shat on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
The color, city colors. I think he wants to go across.
Oh yeah, blue and white. Yeah, that's right.
So, do you think Pogba should stay or go during the Gen window?
Well, because taking into account on his attitude, putting myself if I actually a football manager or whatever, I would actually second. Because hey, we're running a business here. You need to perform, you need to deliver, and this is not entertainment line, right? So because of his attitude, I would actually drop him off.
Drop him. And then you're also not a fan of Fred, despite what they are saying that the defensive play is good and all that,
No, I don't like the way he plays. Fred, right?
Yeah, Fred. Okay, so do you think the coach is using him wrong? Ole?
Well, that's the only position that he could play. Yeah, I don't think he could play flying. right?
You don't think
And
he's also, because like remember we talked about the Brazil stats and then like how he's a very attacking player. So you're right, lah. Tommy is also attacking. Fred is also attacking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fellas in front attacking. 4 fellas supposed to defend.
There's no balance in the team. I mean,
Right,
if you
bro?
look at it,
Isn't it?
the
yeah,
balance isn't there. I mean, the reason why, if you look at it, the defense we are constantly leaking in goals is because there isn't any balance. There's like attacking and just four defenders there, and I think the recent weeks you see how Oli put in five defenders there, and yet we still leaking goals. So something is majorly wrong
What
with
did
the
that's why
gameplay.
coach, what did you think, like with what we have now, right? Let's just put Pogba out of the face and tell him go screw it, because I don't want to say so many times. I said, like, if you want to stay, sign now, and then
Mhm.
one problem less, right? So F him, forget it. What do you think should be in the midfield then? Should we still play 4-2-3? What do you think, in your opinion, lah?
well, based on the result that we've seen, yeah, we concede many goals as well, right? We don't blame actually only the defenders. So probably if the defenders actually are not strong enough, we need a more defender, which means we need to actually add on to defensive midfield probably. Yeah, so that's because we have 5 or 6 defenders. Like, yeah, no doubt. Let's see whatever formation that actually we're gonna use. I don't want to go individual. So, all right, with whatever things that we have here, we should actually have a strategy. I question the strategy. I question actually what's the plan, right? Don't tell me actually. I mean, you keep on blaming this player, that player, and actually, and we can't actually have actually the result. Okay, fine, but how actually we gonna use whatever things that we have to attain something? Yeah, you get what I mean? So what I'm saying is, we've got all the division. We've got defender division, we've got midfield division, we've got attacking division. Why can't we actually get everybody to actually work together? What is Ole doing?
Mhm. I mean,
Yeah.
putting yourself in the shoes of, let's say, given the chance to go into the Manchester United dressing room, and for one day, you get to sit in Ole's position, what would you do?
Mm. Mm.
In any organization, no doubt if you have a good management or if you good players, I number one actually I like to actually emphasize a lot of the team spirit, the synergy. You have actually a good environment actually in an organization or actually in the changing room, many things could happen. Miracles could happen though. Or whether it's the not whatever your weakness are or actually your strengths are, right? But actually you have a strong spirit, you have got a sense of belonging, and many things actually could change. So I would actually emphasize on that. I would be actually the cousin Roy, hype everybody up, panic, let's go.
No, you don't think these fellas are trying now? It feels that they're all kind of disjointed, isn't it? They need me
Yeah,
to go in there and give them slap ass, key and P, slap ass,
yeah,
slap their
yeah.
ass, tell them,
Exactly.
because like it's like nobody is able to. Is there nobody able? Like I was telling the Junsa, I just watched the Spurs series and I can see what's happening in the behind the scenes. That back room must be shit. How many leaders are there? Who are they listening to? They want to listen to Maguire. Like you talk about team spirit, right? Can Oli still continue being Nirvana, Kurt Cobain?
Well, he doesn't have a character for so he doesn't have a
Bro.
character. You need a manager is someone who manage fine, okay, but you need to have a character though. I
So
mean
that
they
means
like to
now.
use
Ah,
they like to
sorry, go
use the
ahead.
word actually father and son character, right? Remember Ferguson
Mm,
time? Father and son
mm,
character, right?
Mm.
Father
mm.
and son, no doubt father and son. Well, I'm very sure actually there's joy there. I'm very sure there's actually laughter as well, though. I'm very sure actually there's care there. But I don't see that happening actually in MU. That's actually the reason why actually we are where we are now.
Actually,
Like the
yeah.
sorry, like the way he's coaching the players now is like how you are coaching these kids. Nice encouragement and all that, but you're getting millions and millions, tens of millions of dollars over there.
Mhm.
You're a group of talented people and all underperforming like crap. You need that father and son, the rotan already.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I think they should, they should actually though. They should get the
Nak
lad.
kena rotan ni bro. Yang ni tak boleh lah. Baik-baik, the whole baik-baik thing is not working.
The,
So,
the the old school belting system.
Guys, I'm very sure that you guys heard so many things about comments when you talk about MU. This player is not performing. That player is. I don't want to talk about that. But I mean,
Mhm.
let's go back to square one. I mean, what's actually the issue there? What is the team spirit? What with the fighting spirit? Those days when we were down, I mean, Roy Keane's time, Cantona's time, when we were down, we always get the goals back, though.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Two, 3-0 down, we catch up, man.
And Rio was saying the other day that back in the day when Veron was a fantastic player, but he came in and didn't move, depressed and all that. But everyone used to watch him on the pitching on a training ground, and he was very very good. The thing about it is, he said the reason why Veron couldn't shine was because whenever the ball comes out of the from the defense, it goes to the defender. Defender pass to Roy Keane first. So boom, pass Roy Keane. Roy Keane know what to do. So I realize now what we were spoiled with last time was also hearing from the former players say right now is what I just mentioned just now, and also the fact that Alex is the boss is on the side telling, okay, now attack from the right, boom, boom, everyone attack. Okay, now attack from the left. So he's giving them direction. Now there's no direction. He's trusting them to do what they want to do. So there's that individuality that's coming out, and then you have idiot clowns like Maguire embarrassing himself in the whole world doing stupid shit like that. It is not a collective thinking, fikiran dia semua macam individual. Okay, I ada tugas ini, tugas ini, tugas ini. Kita semua buat tugas sendiri and then go koyak. So if the way from you giving me your answers, it feels like you are also in the we need a change, managerial change. Is that what you're alluding to?
Well, we need to see more characters. We need to see, well, people could change, all right? You can change other people to take over your role, something like that. But if it's not the right person who has the right character, you won't do it. Same goes to Little Kickers. As I said, it's a fun program, yeah? I could get any coaches with a coaching background and all, yeah? But they can't deliver the program if they're not fun enough. They're not actually, yeah. They can't handle the game. Same here, though, yeah? I mean, probably we need to start off with that. Then you talk about individual. Okay, this guy can perform. But individual, again, they go for trainings, man. What's the whole purpose of training? To fix whatever things that they actually weak in, right? That's the whole purpose of training. Yeah? But characters, you can't train, man.
What do you think about this Donny van der Beek character? You think he should be in?
That has been the question that everyone is asking.
I've been meaning to ask you that for a while, actually, coach.
I think character getting better after he deliver a baby boy. Burkham.
Like most.
Arsenal baby boy. No, just kidding. I don't know. He has been really quiet though.
Okay. Can't really rate him, man.
What is his character?
I think he's a great character, and I think since we are okay, man. Now let me. I'll holler lah, huh? I'll spit some hot fire. So it's if the Fred and Tommy is not working, I think you should try and put faith in him. I know the stats and this McKenna fella, the one Junsen Seo running around with this bloody. I'm going to take that notepad and smack it on his head. That strategies guy or whatever, and I put a list on there. Anybody tuning in can go and check the list of our coaches and assistant coaches and what they've accomplished, which is rubbish. It's just nonsense. This whole what was again the whole what was I getting at the tactical thing, since Fred is a very defensive player, so he can hold, so he doesn't do the passing very well but does everything very well. I said chuck it, since he cannot play the defensive role. I put Donny in there and try somebody else lah. Matic, the legs are too old already. Mata also cannot play 90 minutes, too old already. You don't know when to rotate, bring which player in, which player out. So for me I want to move to the next topic. Pogba out, forget it, sell him 25 million, 20 million, whatever. Me, Matthew, or Junsen, we have numbers. Midfield change, and somehow please go back to 4-4-2 lah. I don't know lah. Modern game tak boleh ke main 4-4-2. Anyway, that's what I'm at with that. Now, the next topic I want to talk about. Do you think we missed out on Conte as a manager first? Do you think he was like he would have been the Superman, come in, save the day? Oh yeah.
Yeah. But Conte was not my first choice though. Conte was actually probably my second. But I think we missed the boat as well. But I don't know whether we're gonna get this. Zidane is always actually my first choice. Zidane could probably change the situation. He is actually more strict and he has character, and he delivers as well. So, but with Conte, yeah, we missed the boat.
Wow. Do you know Spurs paying him 19 million pounds for this season only?
Yeah. He got to thank Ole as well, though.
But there's a lot of rigatoni, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Bialys. That's a lot of what's the other thing? Sopranos, they always Bialy, rigatoni, whatever, man. That's a lot of salami, bro. I'm like, yo, I do not know how much to rate Conte, and the or whatever big strategy and all that. I feel like the back room is both broken. I feel that with the defensive with Varane out, it has caused us just we don't know what the f we are doing at the back, and 3-5-2 all not working. Edison Cavani can't stay injury free for 6 hours, and the whole thing is in shambles. So come the end of the season, right? Do you think we should get rid of him? Because Zidane already say he's not interested in it though.
He's not interested, right?
Yeah,
It's not.
Yeah.
but there's actually a latest report saying that they are trying to change his mind. Actually, they are trying their best to convince him to come in. I think the backroom team are actually trying to work something out with Zidane and see whether they can get him to come on board or not. But the question now for me is always, if his initial thought is no, if he
Then
do
what?
come, if
Brendan
he
Rodgers.
do come, then it's going to be another character problem as well. Don't you think? Because I think
Uh,
Coach Wayne did mention very clearly earlier just now, it's all about the character now, and I have to agree. You know, like you look at our management team, okay, the coaching team as well during matches. If you look at all of them have similar style of character, the one that nice guy kind of feel. And if you want to add in a character, I say like someone a bit more fiery, someone more with more stronger personality. I don't see that on the bench. That's to my honest opinion. I mean, after Coach Wayne mentioned this now, that's the honest truth. If you look at it, there isn't any character. And if you want to compare to Conte, Conte is a fiery guy. You look at him, you know this guy have passion for the game. But how often do you see Oli coming down to the touchline screaming at the players? He will just stand there and hands crossed. You know, the body language isn't good. So I don't know. And just now you said the father son kind of relationship. I see Oli more like brother kind of relationship. Not even the elder brother. It's just like one of the brothers. And hey, come on, let's have fun. Kind of character. So I really don't know what's going on at the backroom stuff.
no, it's not brother, Junsen. I think it's more like like friend when we have actually in one company, we have a friend, right?
Yep.
You did something wrong. It's very hard for me to tell you that you're wrong. Right? Look,
like
you do
like
something wrong.
colleagues.
You don't want to offend
Oh,
anyone, kind of
that's
thing.
right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that kind of relation. No, but
No,
then again,
asking. Sorry, go ahead.
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No. I thought asking players for accountability is good, so then they take the responsibility on themselves. But this bunch of clowns don't know what shit going on. Sancho, so the whole thing is just seems like a mess. And if you tell me another coach comes in and he can change it, I who am I, man? That's how I wanted coach to spit that hot fire. I want to know your opinion. 'Cause I don't know, bro.
Okay, bro. Put it this way, okay?
It was easy in
pretend.
fantasy.
Let's pretend that we are actually in a hospital, and all of us here are doctors. Yeah. So we have actually we're qualified doctors, and you are in a certain area, Junson in a certain area, okay. But you're not performing in that. I'm not performing in this area, okay. But it doesn't mean that I can't be transferred to a certain area. Same goes to football. If Van der Beek, for instance, that he cannot perform in the middle line, right, you can perform as a midfield. Why don't we try it somewhere else as a winger, as a flanker, or as a defender, as a silent? But actually the basic of football, he has got it. Just like us, the basic of doctors, you got it, right? But it doesn't mean that you can put him somewhere else and he can't deliver. Probably he's strength elsewhere. And talking about Van der Beek again, he needs the opportunity though. We bought him a lot, all right? So we use money already. Money is spent already. Use him. Try him. You got to put trust in it. But problem with Ole doesn't trust the bench.
That's the thing. Like Beckham didn't have speed. He could also play there. I think Junson or somebody or one of us mentioned in the previous show that we can play the guys who we think are midfielders on the right or left, so they can run. Maybe they won't have super fast speed, but they can pass. But if you look at back in the day in some of those matches where when the boss never really bought a lot of players, so he used the players he had. Giggs played in midfield. Giggs played right midfield. Center
That's right.
midfield, sorry. Giggs play center midfield. On the right, he'll put somebody, and West Brown will be on the back. On the right will be somebody else. Giggs will play midfield. John O'Shea will play all over the place. He plays SS as well.
In fact, Beckham always said that he always liked to play in the middle, but he didn't have a chance. because they felt he was more effective on the right.
So when he was short,
Exactly.
so you're right. They can play in different positions. Try lah.
So why can't
Uh,
we do it now?
Now we seem to be playing like we seem to be playing fantasy football. Oh, so those are the wingers, need to put winger. So this fella is like that, so we need to put him in the middle. And this fella is midfielder. Screw that, throw it out the
Correct.
window. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I wanted to even try like putting Pogba on the wing, but he didn't. He's got long legs, so very hard to sprint back and come back. But somebody mentioned the previous show Bruno on the right. I was down with that. I was jiggy with it. No, really.
Bruno.
Bruno on the right, I was
Uh,
jiggy with it. If not for every game because he can't run and he's super burnt out playing so much football, I was okay with that. So he can put some crosses in and he does his
uh,
defensive work.
I don't know. I don't see him playing actually as a flanker though. I mean, his performance dropped since Ronaldo came in. I'm not too sure whether you agree with me
No,
or
I
not.
think we did a show on it that Bruno is the biggest loser with Ronaldo's arrival.
Correct, right?
We
Right,
agree.
and he's like Neymar when they play together with Messi in Barcelona. So always under the shadow of Ronaldo.
Mm.
So he was performing well. I love him actually before this when Ronaldo came and actually Ronaldo came and actually his performance dropped a little bit. I don't think it's a good idea to play him winger. I think it's a good idea to play Ronaldo winger instead of actually and then rather than put him actually up front not doing anything, waiting for ball. Put Cavani up front, I think.
Yeah, if Cavani can
Sancho,
stay injured, free, yeah.
yeah. I'm not
Sancho,
impressed with Sancho as well.
yeah, if you play Ronaldo on the wing for, like they say, you play Ronaldo on the wing for a few games lah, let him go run at it, and then Sancho also hasn't been playing much. It's just like it's we there needs to be somebody there who comes and makes the tough decision and say, hey, you're sorry man, you're not playing this game. Play the players we need. We are
Yeah.
learning right now that having superstar players doesn't get us anywhere, and that we need a bunch of players who want to actually play for the club, play with their heart, and play with their teammates. So whether Oli is the one to take them moving forward, guys, let's just see what happens with the game against Watford. And with that, I think I'd like to call it, man. Guys, it was a fantastic conversation. Once again, it was brilliant. I love it. And Coach Wayne, we're going to try and make like either a monthly or a weekly thing with you where we come in and then we just talk about tactics and we keep it short. But thank you very much for joining me, man. Any last words?
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for this is a great session. Well, thank you for the opportunity for those who actually watching. I mean, who's interested into Little Kickers, check out our webpage at www.littlekickers.com.my. And feel free to join us though. And to Junson and our cousin Roy, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you guys again. Next
Vincent,
time.
thanks for joining, bro.
All right.
Thank you. Peace, guys. Peace. Thanks.